Have you ever wondered, why do some people start with almost nothing and end up becoming millionaires, while others inherit a fortune yet lose it all? The answer lies in one single word: mindset. Success does not begin with money. Money is only the result, not the cause. The true root lies in the mindset, the beliefs, and the attitude you cultivate every single day. Successful people understand this. When you change within, the outside world will reflect it. They don't chase money, they build value. And it is that very value that brings lasting wealth. In today's video, we'll go on a journey together, from understanding mindset as the foundation, to how the right actions follow, how to overcome common mistakes, stay disciplined, create value for others, and finally embrace the core lesson. Mindset is the root, money is the fruit. If you find this helpful, don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss the next videos. Comment below and let me know your thoughts. And to thank you for watching, I've prepared a special gift, a free ebook, Mindset is the Root, Money the Fruit. The download link is in the description and pinned comment. You can leave your email, or simply comment the word gift and I'll send it straight to you. This is Different Thinking, a channel where we explore success principles that are never taught in school. Stay until the end of the video, because just one small habit can open up an entirely different future for you. When building a house, where do you start? With the roof tiles or with the foundation? Everyone knows that if the foundation is weak, no matter how beautiful the house looks, it will collapse. Success works the same way. Its foundation is mindset. What sets successful people apart is that they don't see money as the starting point. They begin with a belief: I can create value, and money will follow. This is the subtle yet decisive difference between those who rise and those who stay stuck. Think about this. If your mind keeps repeating, "How can I make money fast?" you'll easily fall into the trap of short-term, unstable decisions. But if you change the question to, "How can I become more valuable?" you've already stepped onto a completely different path. An entrepreneur once said, "Don't chase money. Become the kind of person money is attracted to." And reality proves it. When you develop skills, knowledge, and mindset, money is no longer something you chase, it naturally flows to you as a result. A simple example. Look at skilled craftsmen, or experts in their field. They don't begin by thinking, "I must make a lot of money," but by honing their craft, improving their value, and it's that very value that attracts clients, opportunities, and money to them. What's fascinating is that mindset is like a seed. If you plant positive thoughts and the right beliefs in your mind, you'll act accordingly. On the other hand, if you let your mind overflow with doubt and fear, you'll limit yourself before the world even has a chance to challenge you. The question is, what seeds are you planting in your life? Are you planting scarcity and worry? Or are you planting the belief that you can learn, grow, and create value? Remember, the tree you plant is the fruit you'll harvest. That's why the most important foundation of success isn't startup capital, nor luck. It's the mindset you choose to carry every single day. And that is the true starting point of every success story. Once you've laid the foundation of mindset, the next step is action. But here's something few people realize. It's your inner mindset that guides every action you take. Have you noticed this? Two people can do the same job, work the same 8 hours a day, yet their results are completely different. Why? Because one works in fear, while the other works with belief and a clear vision. When your mind is driven by fear, you hesitate, you go halfway, you give up easily. But when your mind is guided by confidence and purpose, your actions become strong, consistent, and focused. A clear example. Many people want to start a business. The fearful one asks, "What if I fail?" The confident one asks, "What will I learn if I fail?" Same situation, but different mindset, and therefore, different actions. What's fascinating is that action doesn't just depend on skill, it depends on your inner energy. A person with clarity and belief is more patient, they move step by step, but steadily. Someone without belief is often impulsive, and quits halfway. The question for you is, in life's big decisions, are you acting out of fear or out of trust? Are you avoiding challenges, or daring to face them as opportunities to grow? Remember, action is just the surface. The hidden part, the real driver, is your inner state. If your mindset is strong, Your actions will no longer be shaky. You'll see things through, no matter the obstacles. And when your actions are guided by belief and vision, you're not just working to get by. You're working to create, to build, to leave a mark. That's the difference between someone who merely exists and someone who truly lives. After talking about mindset as the foundation and how it guides action, you might ask, so why do so many people work hard but still fail? The answer lies in the common mistakes they make in how they view money and life. The first mistake is believing, once I have money, then I can change my life. Many think that winning the lottery or getting a big lump sum will automatically fix everything. But the harsh truth is, without a shift in mindset, no matter how much money you get, it will eventually disappear. Reality has shown this. Countless lottery winners become millionaires overnight, yet within just a few years, they're back to zero. Why? Because they had money, but not the mindset to keep and grow it. The second mistake, putting money above value. Many believe that success is simply making money as fast as possible, by any means. But then they fall into a cycle. The more they chase money, the more empty and exhausted they feel. Some may ask, so, are you saying money isn't important? The answer is, of course. It is. But remember, money is the result of the value you create, not the sole objective. If you focus only on money, you'll forget the very path that leads to it. The third mistake, believing failure is the end. This is the trap that keeps many from moving forward. They fear mistakes, losses, or being laughed at, but in truth, failure is just tuition on the road to growth. Successful people see failure as a stepping stone. Unsuccessful people see it as a wall. And that perspective alone determines whether you stop or keep moving. So if you want to avoid these mistakes, start by changing the questions in your head. Don't ask, how can I make money fast? Ask instead, what can I learn? What value can I give? Change your questions, and you'll change the direction of your life. To understand this better, let's look at real examples. Many great entrepreneurs started from zero, or even less. But it was their mindset and belief that helped them build empires. Think of Howard Schultz, the founder of Starbucks. He was born into a poor family. His parents were laborers. Schultz didn't have money, but he had a vision: to turn a simple cup of coffee into a warm experience where people connect. From a single small shop, he built a global coffee chain. What he started with was not, how can I make money, but how can I create a valuable experience for customers? That value brought billions of dollars in return. Or take Oprah Winfrey, the queen of media. She grew up in poverty, suffered abuse, and failed many times. But Oprah nurtured the belief, my story can inspire others. From that belief, she built a brilliant career. These examples show us, money isn't the starting point. Mindset, vision, and value are the keys. When you bring something others need, money will find you as a natural result. You can also see this in everyday life. A skilled barber, a passionate chef, or a dedicated teacher, they don't start with the question, how can I get rich? But with, how can I do my job the best I can? And it's their dedication, quality, and love for what they do that attracts customers, opportunities, and the income they deserve. The question for you is, are you focusing on money? Or on the value you can create? Because when you shift the focus from making money to creating value, you'll see a much wider path ahead. Success is never just about you. It's always connected to the value you bring to others. Many people ask, how can I become wealthy? But the real question should be, how can I help more people? Serve better, and solve bigger problems? Money, at its core, is simply the exchange of value. You give value, others are willing to return it with money. If you create no value, money won't come. Look at Amazon. Jeff Bezos didn't just sell products. He created a platform that made shopping easier, faster, and safer for millions. It was that value that made Amazon one of the largest companies in the world. Or take doctors, teachers, artists. They succeed sustainably when they truly benefit their communities. A dedicated doctor saves lives. A teacher plants knowledge. An artist inspires. That value can't be bought with money. Yet money naturally flows to them. The problem is, many people reverse the order. They try to take money first, then think about creating value. This only makes their relationships with customers and the community short-lived and fragile. If you truly want to be wealthy, ask yourself, what do others gain from my existence? Have I helped anyone live better, happier, or grow stronger? Because in the end, lasting success doesn't come from how much you accumulate, but from how much you give. And when you give value, you're planting seeds that will yield sweet fruits in the future. After everything we've talked about, mindset, action, mistakes, discipline, and value, there's one core lesson to remember. Money is not the goal. It's the result. When you make money the only goal, you easily lose your way. You'll always feel lacking, always compare, always chase. But when you see money as the outcome of living right, doing right, and creating value, you'll find yourself more at ease and free. Successful people always start from within, from mindset, knowledge, and habits. They know that when the roots are strong, the fruit of money will come naturally. Imagine this. If you only focus on picking fruit but forget to care for the roots, one day the tree will wither. But if you nurture the roots, watering and feeding them, the tree will give you harvest after harvest, year after year. The lesson here is simple. Invest in yourself first. Invest in your mindset, knowledge, skills, and character. These are assets no one can take away from you, and they will determine how far you can go. A person can lose money, but if they have the right mindset and discipline, they can rebuild. On the other hand, if someone only has money without mindset, sooner or later, they'll lose it all. So instead of asking, how can I make more money? Ask, how can I become a better version of myself every day? Money will simply be the natural result of that journey. And the ultimate lesson to remember: mindset is the root, money is the fruit. When your inner roots are strong, you no longer fear scarcity, because you know the sweet fruit will come, in the most natural and sustainable way. After this journey, you can clearly see, money is not the starting point, it's the result. What truly determines your success is mindset, discipline, perseverance, and the value you give. Many people spend their whole lives chasing money, but the more they chase, the farther it runs. The wise do the opposite. They invest in themselves, sharpen their mindset, build their skills, and find ways to serve more people. Then, money simply becomes a natural reward. So don't let money become your master. Let it be your companion, arriving when you've grown strong from within. And remember, mindset is the root, money is the fruit. If you found this video helpful, hit subscribe to Different Thinking today. As a thank you, I prepared a special gift for you. A free ebook, Mindset is the Root, Money the Fruit. The download link is in the description and pinned comment below. You can leave your email, or simply comment the word, gift, and I'll send it right to you. These are practical insights you can start applying tonight. Don't miss this chance. Sometimes, just one small habit can shape an entirely different future for you. And to watch the full playlist, click the link in the description. Thank you for spending your time here. Hit subscribe, tap the bell, and comment your thoughts below. I'll reply as soon as I see your message.